Hello and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeffrey, read the book Infinite Jest to you, internet listener, one page at a time, one day at a time. Put it up on YouTube and you listen to it and you love it. You're following along, you're digging the story. We're going over a list of things that you'll learn if you're in this Ennet House Substance Abuse Recovery Center. Currently, September 9th, year 2020, 11:18 p.m. It's the end of a kind of a long day. Didn't really do shit, but kind of on mini quarantine, and it sucks. So I just played video games and took apart a big Lego set, and there's stuff I'd like to do, but I don't know if I have the motivation to do it. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. I was supposed to do an event, go do something with my father, but because of COVID, I can't do that now, so that sucks. Super sucks. But anyway, this is page number 203 of Infinite Jest. Here we go. Yeah. Your substance is so bad that you think you'll surely die if you don't. But can just sit there with your hands writhing in your lap and face wet with craving. Can want to get high, but instead just sit there. Wanting to, but not. If that makes sense. And if you can gut it out and not hit the substance during the craving will eventually pass. It will go away, at least for a while. That it is statistically easier for low IQ people to kick an addiction than it is for high IQ people. That the Metro Boston street term for panhandling is stemming, and that it is regarded by some as a craft or art. And that professional STEM artists actually have like little professional colloquia sometimes, little conventions in parks or public transportation hubs at night, where they get together and network and exchange feedback on trends and techniques in public relations, etc. That it is possible to abuse OTC, that's over-the-counter cold and allergy remedies, in an addictive manner. That NyQuil is over 50 proof. That boring activities become, perversely, much less boring if you concentrate intently on them. That it is enough that if enough people in a silent room are drinking coffee, it is sometimes possible to make out the sound of steam coming off the coffee. That sometimes human beings have to just sit in one place and, hurt. That you will become way less concerned with what other people think of you when you realize how seldom they do. That there is such a thing as raw, unalloyed, agendaless kindness. That it is possible to fall asleep during an anxiety attack. That concentrating intently on anything is very hard work. That addiction is either a disease or a mental illness or a spiritual condition, as in poor of spirit, or an OCD-like disorder or an affective or character disorder, and that over 75% of the veteran Boston AAs who want to convince you that it is a disease will make you sit down and watch them write disease on a piece of paper and then divide and hyphenate the word so that it becomes dis-ease, and then will stare at you as if expecting you to undergo some kind of blinding epiphanic realization, when really, as G. Day points tirelessly out to his counselors, changing disease to dis-ease reduces a definition and explanation down to a simple description of a feeling, and rather a whiny, insipid one at that. That most substance addicted people are also addicted to thinking, meaning they have a compulsive and unhealthy relationship with their own thinking. That the cute Boston AA term for addictive type thinking is analysis paralysis. That cats will in fact get violent diarrhea if you feed them milk, contrary to the popular image of cats and milk. That it is simply more pleasant to be happy than it is to be pissed off. That 99% of compulsive thinkers' thinking is about themselves. And 99% of this self-directed thinking consists of imagining and then getting ready for things that are going to happen to them. And then, weirdly, that if they stop thinking about it, that 100% of the things they spend 99% of their time and energy imagining and trying to prepare for all the contingencies and consequences of are never. All right. We'll find out what they never are tomorrow. I say that because that word was italicized. So I felt that it needed some emphasis, or some emphasis. Good night.